December 11, 1984, a parcel arrives from the Los Angeles mailbox without a shipping address. The person who received the package was TV producer Jamie H. Shandera. Shandera, who developed the film thinking it was strange, was surprised. Inside the black and white film, it said it was confidential and contained a copy of the secret documents of a government-affiliated secret organization called Majestic 12. The contents of the document were records of the 1947 UFO crash in Roswell, called the most famous UFO incident in history. It also said that some of the most powerful members of the US government had deliberately covered it up. The documents included what appeared to be the signature of Harry Truman, then the 33rd President of the United States. It was also about Harry Truman proving the existence of Majestic 12. To gather as much additional information as possible on the 1947 Roswell aircraft and flight characteristics and purpose, signed project. In December 1948, a signed project was developed into a Project Grays. Reclaimable materials are transferred to the Atomic Energy Commission for research. From a national security perspective, it is a serious problem, and strict confidentiality is needed under the new government. Jamie H. Shandera, who soon learned the seriousness of the situation, called in friend and UFO researcher William Bill Moore and nuclear physicist Stan Friedman. We talk about the authenticity of this document. And not long after the investigation began, another package of unknown sender will arrive. The package said to go to the U.S. National Archives in Washington, D.C. And they find a note in the National Archives of America by Robert Cutler, who was an aide to Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States. The memo was dated July 14, 1954, and was about a special project. An overview of Majestic 12 Special Research Project will be implemented at a White House meeting scheduled for July 16 th. They thought this could be a clear indication that the secret organization existed. And so they're announcing to the world that May of 1987 is shocking. The US government has established a secret organization to cover up the remains of the UFO and the alien bodies collected in the Roswell case. Their arguments have been introduced in various media outlets and have attracted public attention. The reason why this was accepted as a credible argument by the public was that each of the 12 secret associations called Majestic 12 was made up of prominent figures in academia around the world and people with connections to secret intelligence departments and organizations. Those mentioned as members of the Majestic 12 are Dry Vannevar Bush, who served as chief of the Defense Research Council and Scientific Research and Development Office during World War II. Notable Harvard astrophysics professor Donald Menzel and others. In addition, there was an autograph of former President Truman on the paper and a note suggesting that President Eisenhower was entrusted with the Majestic 12. Public interest and overheated UFO gossip about Majestic 12 eventually led FBI to collect the documents and launch its own investigation. FBI asks the U.S. Air Force Special Investigation Agency, which was at the center of the suspicion, if it knows anything about the committee related to Majestic 12. They answered that these committees had never been approved or formed, and that the documents were all fake. And the FBI, which has been investigating since, also announces that Majestic 12 is all fabricated. Then Jamie H. Shandera said that the announcement itself was reconstructed in favor of the government, and that the document that FBI announced was fabricated by himself. He argued that it was not the first document of Majestic 12 and strongly argued that the FBI's announcement was also an intended performance by the US government to hide the secret group of Majestic 12. It also has a huge impact on two tightly contested publics. Some agreed with the FBI's announcement, but many believed that there was a secret organization like Majestic 12 and that the government was hiding something about extraterrestrial existence. They questioned the failure to make a precise statement in a similar UFO case, where a Roswell Army airfield employee corrected the report 24 hours after recovering metal and rubber debris from a military balloon in July 1947, the beginning of UFO conspiracy. And that question led to the public being told that the government was really running a clandestine organization and trying to keep UFO cases under wraps. However, the US government has not confirmed or denied any allegations. There are numerous views and stories about this, and they are still being updated. From the fact that Majestic 12 itself is a smokescreen organization to the stories that it might still exist in another form of name. Many still argue that a secretive and suspicious group may continue to this day, starting with the Roswell case. Majestic 12, the secret organization of the United States that faces a major axis of many conspiracy theories, the truth remains unsolved. What is the hidden truth about Majestic 12?